Hello and welcome to part 2 of the friend test. I hope you guys like the first one. Like I said, they got some wrong, but I think we did okay. And we'll see how we do more. So on to number 14, number 14. We have some classics. And I do believe, after looking through the list, because there were Sims numbers, I believe this is the original Sims that this person put down. Sims, Borderlands 2, and World of Warcraft. Talk about like all my friends in high school or college mostly. These are like the games that not necessarily I played most of them. I wasn't a huge Warcraft nerd, but I do have some Warcraft time. I played other MMOs that were probably even more nerdy in a way. This is tough, actually. I was a teenager or like a young adult in like the early 2000s, and I played all three of these games. The Sims could, literally be anybody. World of Warcraft could literally be anybody. But as much as Borderlands is a shooter, and it's a game that like kind of went after a lot of like things that you wouldn't necessarily attach to. I know a lot of women who love the Borderlands series. So I that's kind of what's tying me to that, but that could be totally wrong. We're starting this off with a weird take, I think. But I don't know who this could be. I will bet all my money on the fact that Bloody Faster will have Mass Effect in her list. This could be Kipsy Daisy. Although, like I said, I'd see like maybe a Stardew Valley or a Harvest Moon in here. Bria? Did she play WoW? I don't know if she played WoW. This could be Drongo. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say Kipsy Daisy. Weirdly. I did say that that's probably gonna have to have a life sim that's not The Sims. I'm gonna throw out one. I'm gonna throw out a guess, and I'm gonna say could be. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in Mr. Lit.
Loser.
I was gonna say Kipsy Daisy too. Really? No farming games, huh? Damn it. I was absolutely gonna be correct. Wow. I'm sad because I knew that for some reason. And as much as I love Kipsy Daisy, we're not that close. So like the fact that I could have gotten Kipsy is actually insanely awesome. Oh well, the thought that counts. Hopefully, the thought that counts. Hopefully, I hope you're good with the fact that I should have guessed you. Damn. Okay, next. Oh yeah. This is what I was talking about. This is Sagire. I don't even have to really debate over it. This is Sagire. Yeah, absolutely. I know him in Warframe. I know him in Anno, and I know he talks about Dota a lot of the times. So yeah, that's easy. That's easy. All right, next. Banjo. Oh, we're into some classics. Banjo-Kazooie, Majora's Mask. Ooh, you know what? This could be Icy. I think she's talked about it recently. Her favorite Zelda being Majora's Mask. Nier Automata, possibly. Banjo-Kazooie, Majora's Mask, Nier Automata. The Majora's Mask is what's actually throwing me, because like the other two could be lots of people, right? Majora's Mask has to be the key. Has to be the key to this kingdom or queendom. I gotta throw it out there. I know these two are going fast, but I think it's necessary. I think it's gotta be Icy Rain. Yeah. Yeah, I listen. I listen to women. Do it. I do. I remember her we were talking about favorite Zeldas, I think. And I was talking about like one of the only ones I know well enough to talk about is Twilight Princess. And I think before I finished it, because I was like stumbling over words, I think before I finished the sentence, I think she said Majora's Mask is hers. So yeah, okay. Anyway, got it. Is that my first one right? Yeah. Dang. Wow. Okay. Well, anyway. I did get Sagittarius right. That's correct. Oh, this one's also easy. For these two, for Project Zomboid and Phasmophobia, that screen that's telling me that's Baron, like right off the top. Is he a huge farm? I think he did play. A lot of people played. So that could be anybody. But as from the people I know that took this, that gave these answers, I think it has to be Baron. Who else could it be? It could be Hippo. This could be somebody like. No, I think this is Baron, like straight up. I don't think there's any time. I don't think there's any reason to spend too much time on this. Yeah, it's Undead Baron. Yeah, absolutely. That's like easy. In fact, Project Zomboid, the reason that's his favorite is because of me. He had never played the game, and they just released like a big update, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be playing this, and this might be a fun game for you to check out because it's zombies and stuff, and he's a horror and zombie freak, right? Phasmophobia being a huge game for his stream, but also a game I think he really enjoyed, like a lot. And then Project Zomboid he's been playing nonstop ever since the day that him and I played for the first time. And yeah, so that very big. I don't foresee Project Zomboid being a lot of people's favorite, so that makes sense. All right, the next one. Ooh. Some classics. Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. Is that the first Wolfenstein? Or is that like the second Wolfenstein? It's old. It's old for sure. But so is Super Castlevania 4. So is Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to flex.
They're trying to flex? Like I'm an old gamer? Is that a flex? I don't know. I was around during all these games. These are tough. I don't know. So like Castlevania would scream one person, but I don't think they're on this list. Wolfenstein and Castlevania together would scream a couple of people. And then you throw Resident Evil 2 in there, which is, out of the classics, the best Resident Evil for a while. I know people really like 4. I like 4 a lot, but 2 is like quintessential Resident Evil. 1 is great and all, but I think 2 takes everything and notches it up. I think 2 does it all. But who would this be? I don't know off the top of my head who it could be. Who would be right off the top there? This could be Paul. This could be Ryan. I think I know his. I don't know actually. These are old school games. This won't be. I don't think this will be Kaika. Old school games are probably for him. If he were to put them on there, it'd be like Ratchet and Clank. Maybe some like team-based games. I don't know. It'd be stuff like that. This could be Domestic Dan. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know. This could be Mr. Lit. I know I said I shouldn't guess him, but I'm gonna guess him.
Loser.
Sequisha! God damn it! It wasn't on the list. No, it wasn't on the list. So I guess I shouldn't have got that. Like, I've gotten one person off the list. That was you. I feel like that's both awesome that I did that, but also... But I know there's people in here that are not on the list. I figured I actually Sequisha should have been in my mental list because I know Gamertech likes him a lot and I know he knows we're friends. Whatever. Fine, whatever. I'm not upset at all. Not upset at all. Oh, interesting. So I'm looking at the list here. It says Worm Online. That's why that's written there. I don't think that's supposed to be written there. Worm Online GeoGuessr Rimworld. This is have we talked about his favorite games like this? This is Simcopter. Worm Online. Is that a game that I'm not familiar with? Is it Worms? I think Worms Online was a thing. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming it was. Rimworld, I know he loves, right? GeoGuessr, he's one of the best out there. It's Simcopter, right? Right? This is Simcopter. It's
Loser.
Drongo. Okay, that makes sense too. If it's not Simcopter, it's Bloody Drongo. That makes a lot of sense. They're very good friends for a reason. And it's not just because they're games that they're into very similar things. I actually wasn't aware Drongo was such a big GeoGuessr fan. I know he loves RimWorld. Worms Online is a whole different. That's a wild card out there for sure. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, but I don't think I would have gotten that, to be honest. Fair, like, and we're semi-new friends, so that makes sense too. But we're becoming fast friends, I think. Okay, next. Huh. Final Fantasy IX. Who do I know that would put Final Fantasy IX up there? I instantly want to say Quirky, but I don't think Quirky is a Stardew Valley fan, and I'm pretty sure Quirky's favorite is like an earlier one, like 5 or 6. So Final Fantasy IX, Stardew Valley, and Elden Ring. She likes all the Souls games. She like platinums all the Souls games. Yeah. Quirky's a big Souls-like fan. But I think she would, if as far as her favorite, I don't think she'd put Elden Ring. It'd probably be Bloodborne. I don't think this is Quirky. Vivi has a yoked chest. I think that's just due to his straps. He doesn't have big ol'. He ain't got big ol' muscle boobies, booby muscles. Not. I love 9. I think 9 is one of my favorites. But like most people would not put, as far as Final Fantasies go, would not put 9 at the top. I think 7 goes up there. I think 8 goes up there. But 9 is pretty popular. We're talking about 14. You're talking about, well, I don't know. Anyway, Final Fantasy 9. I think that's the giveaway. I think that's who it's gonna be. As far as all these go, who are we missing? Domestic Dan? Could be. Actually, could be. It could be Dan. I know he loves Stardew Valley. I'm pretty sure he likes Elden Ring, and I would guess that he has a freaking Zelda tattoo. There's no way the Zelda's not in here for Dan. He has a Triforce on his hand. I don't know. This isn't Dan. I was gonna say Dan. I was gonna lock that in. But I'm gonna say Skeetic, because I think this is close. The Final Fantasy conversation with Ryan. No? But I wouldn't put Stardew Valley up for Ryan.
I wouldn't either.
Elden Ring, maybe. This could be Bria. This might be Bria. I'm gonna say Bria Lee. It is fucking Dan. He doesn't have a Zelda up here?
You keep psyching yourself out.
No, but this doesn't make any sense. Dan, we have to talk. You don't have a Zelda up here? What? He might have moved on.
Elden Ring.
I know he likes all these games. Like I absolutely knew that. I knew he liked all these games. But not having a Zelda up here is really throwing me off.
So,
Domestic Dan, we have to have a conversation. We're gonna have to talk about this. Damn, really? All right, fine. What the heck is this? What is this? I know who this is, but what the heck? As soon as I say what the heck, that is part of what tells me who it is. The Enter the Gungeon is also who it tells me who it is. I didn't know Wind Waker was his favorite, but that kind of makes sense. Radical Heights, there's not many people who know Radical Heights. Do you know what Radical Heights is? I have played it. Which is an 80s themed battle royale that died and tried to come back, but did not. It's a Cliffy B joint. It was fun, but he put this up there. I know we've talked about this being his, like, one of his, like, I really wish that it didn't die. This is Corey. This is Corey. Yeah, absolutely. Black Flag. This is Corey with the K. It's that was easy, and part of it was because as soon as I saw it, I go, what the heck? All right. Oh, this one's easy too. What did I say? Oh, this is actually incredibly easy. So this is Tank Pig. One, because Danganronpa, but I also know he was a competitive Street Fighter player, and I do believe he was also a competitive StarCraft player. He's gone back and forth a bunch of times. It's Panzerschwein, Tank Pig. I don't know. He's got lots of names, but he's Tank Pig. He's back to Tank Pig. This is Tank Pig. Yeah, 100%. Easy. Next, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, this one is easy. This is Simcopter 1. Senor Copter Uno. This is also quite easy. Yes. Yes. I know that because, speaking of tattoos, he has a Command & Conquer tattoo. And I know how much he loves Roller Coaster Tycoon. I remember after we got back from Disneyland, he was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. He's like, look at my Disneyland. Because he'd never been, and we got to tour him around. I also know that he's never played Simcopter, but he loves SimCity. So yeah, that one was pretty easy. 3 more. Oh, we got a 4-banger here. It's not cheating. It actually helps, right? It should at least. Hold on. Hitman Blood Money, which is a Urnolf classic. Heavy Rain. Disco Elysium, and I don't know what's Roundabout.
I don't know. If already guessed.
This is heavy Urnolf energy. Yes, this heavy Urnolf energy. I don't know who this is. Hitman. Who do I know that likes Hitman? Like this could be Mouth. Heavy Rain's the one that is actually kind of the wild card, other than Roundabout, which I don't know what it is. I don't know what Roundabout is. But evidently that's what that is. This could be Mouth, but like who else would it be? So Techno-Ted, he is the ultimate modder of like all the Bethesda games. He mods the hell out of Skyrim and Fallout 4 and Fallout 3. Like he makes the games look like they're not those games anymore. So he's gotta have like a Skyrim in here. This could be Ted in some weird way. I don't know much about him other than what he streams, so that's possible. I don't know who this is. I legitimately don't know who this is. I'm gonna say Mr. Lit. I again shouldn't guess them. But yeah. It is Ted. Really, no Bethesda games up here. That's interesting. I think that was kind of impossible for me to get, though. That's Techno-Ted. All right. It's fair. I honestly probably wasn't going to get that. All right. Ooh, original Pitfall? A Link to the Past in City Skylines. Oh, this is kind of all over the place. I do enjoy Pitfall. As far as like Atari games went, Pitfall was pretty good. I got to do part of the the Atari Flashback, the Essential Companion that's right in front of me, that included Pitfall. A Link to the Past. That's probably one. If it's not A Link to the Past, it's Ocarina of Time. That's like goes for the most beloved Zelda games. Well, and Breath of the Wild. People love. I think Breath of the Wild has hit a lot of people's top lists. City Skylines is the weird one that doesn't quite fit. But who doesn't like City Skylines? It's impossible to hate City Skylines unless you're really big into getting frustrated about the traffic, because the traffic sucks in that game. I don't know who this could be. I don't. It's not Mall. It can't be Mall. Although I don't know what Mall would have up here. This could be Mall. But it's not. No, I don't think he's trying to mess with me. I've already guessed Mr. Lit so many times, it feels wrong to do it again, but I think I gotta be right one of these times, right? Mr. Lit. Hey, we did it! That makes sense. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. Alright, last one for this video. Oh, this one's easy though. It's gonna be, there's only one person that I know was asked and received an answer from that would put Titanfall at the top. Because I don't think Stella's on this list, although this is very Stella. Also, I would probably put a Zelda up here if it was Stella, but this is Brian Otto. 100% Brian Otto. I know how much he loves Titanfall, which makes sense to why he would love BioShock. And then the Outer Wilds is just, I mean, it's just a great game. Like, not many people have played it. It's a very indie game. It's very kind of chill, but also anxiety driven in some ways. It's just a good game. This is Brian. This is 100% Brian Otto. Yeah, easy. Absolutely easy. well, if you enjoyed this much more train wreck full of a part of this friendship test, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't like it, don't subscribe, or like, and make sure you like it or don't like it. Do all the things. My name is Danotage. I'm here with Katie, and well, part 3, which I think is the final part, coming soon.